There's no snow. No icy wind blasting across Lambeau Field. No frozen breath clouds in the air. But let's be real. Even without the classic Green Bay weather, this Week 9 matchup is still a storm for Carolina. The Panthers head to Lambeau, sitting at 4-4. The Packers? 5-1-1, rolling, confident, physical, and right now, the number 1 seed in the NFC. So how do the Panthers walk into Wisconsin and walk out with one of the biggest upsets of the season? Let's break down the 3 matchups that will define this game. Bryce Young is back, and that alone changes the entire structure of Carolina's offense. Last week showed us something clearly. Andy Dalton is a veteran, but he simply can't replicate Bryce's mobility and ability to escape pressure, especially playing through a thumb injury. And Carolina needs that mobility right now. Because lining up across from Bryce, Micah Parsons, the NFL leader in pressures, and one of the most disruptive humans on a football field. Every snap is a danger zone. And here's the problem. Carolina is walking into this game without starting center Cade Mays, without Robert Hunt, without Brady Christensen, and even Damian Lewis and Taylor Moton are questionable. That's not just shuffling the line. That's rebuilding the airplane mid-flight. Bryce has been great at avoiding sacks. Among starters, he ranks 4th best when under pressure, about 11.5%. A testament to his poise and ability to escape. If Carolina wins this game, it starts here, with Bryce buying time, extending plays, and avoiding the chaos coming off the edge. A change in the backfield this week. Rico Dowdle is expected to get the bulk of the carries over Chuba Hubbard. Dowdle has flashed power, burst, and vision lately, enough to earn a Real shot to carry the load. But Green Bay's run defense? They are a wall. 3rd fewest rushing yards allowed. 4th fewest yards before contact. Top 10 in yards after contact. That means they're winning gaps, maintaining discipline, and finishing tackles. Carolina doesn't need Dowdle to dominate, but he must be productive enough to keep the Packers honest. If the Panthers become one-dimensional, against Parsons and that front, that turns into a long Sunday fast. Every defensive coordinator who faces Matt LaFleur praises the same thing. He finds matchups, then he hunts them. And right now, his favorite matchup weapon is tight end Tucker Kraft, who is breaking out in a big way. Jordan Love has a 150.3 passer rating when targeting Kraft, 2nd best QB receiver efficiency in the league. Last week, Kraft exploded for 143 yards and 2 touchdowns. And here's the issue. Carolina has struggled mightily against tight ends this season. Communication lapses, soft spots in zones, late reactions to misdirection. If the Panthers don't tighten up, Kraft can take this game over quietly but completely, moving the chains, controlling tempo, and breaking tackles after the catch. So let's zoom out. No blizzard, no frozen turf. But no one should confuse that with this being easy. To pull this off, Carolina needs Bryce to be special under pressure, Dowdle to spark the ground game, and the defense to finally clamp down on tight ends. It's a tall task, but in this league, momentum turns fast. And if the Panthers want to prove they're more than just flashes of potential, this is the moment. Your turn, Panther Nation. I want to hear it in the comments. Which matchup decides this game? And do the Panthers shock the NFL in Lambeau? Drop your score prediction below. And if you love deep game breakdowns like this, hit like and subscribe. We'll be right back here after the final whistle. Keep pounding.